Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're heading back over the rainbow. Yes, I'm doing it to myself again and I've no idea why. But this time I thought we'd use some dry flowers and some other bits and pieces. I got some love art stickers that I thought we could try just see what we could do. So I was using this mould. And as you can see, I'm pointing out where I wanted things to go. So I wanted the flowers to go at the bottom and then the rainbow to come over. So I'm starting with the UV resin. Now, I'm looking at placement of flowers, of different flowers. And then I realised that the UV resin was empty. It's a good job I had another one, really. So I sorted that out, and then I just basically put down blobs of UV resin and placed the flowers where I wanted them. Yes, do remember to put the flowers face down. At one point I nearly put one the wrong way around. So then I decided to add a bumblebee. Now these are stickers that I got from the works and they're actually gold. And on the back side they were silver. And I kept looking at it and thinking, should I put it sticky side down so that it shows the silver rather than the gold? And I wish I'd have done that now because the gold does blend in a little bit. But you'll see at the end, it does look nice in different shades, but in different light. But I wish I'd have put it the silver side down now. So I just went over the top of that with some UV resin and a flower. Again, the flower colour probably was the wrong choice, but you'll see that at the end. And then I just carried on from there, placing the flowers where I wanted them. And just remember to make sure that most of the flower is covered. That way you're able to actually see the flower in the actual bubble of the UV resin. So once they were all placed where I wanted them, it was time to put down this sticker. Well, I say it's a sticker. It's like a little wooden heart with a pearl on the front, and it has some sticky on the back. So I decided to take that sticky off, or try to. It was a struggle, as you can see. It did take me a little bit to get it off, but then once it had come apart, I used just the wooden part of it and put that down. Now, the pearl. Let's talk about the pearl. Of course, that would lift up, wouldn't it, from the surface of the mould. I never even thought about that when I was using it. I would have been better off taking that pearl off. And you'll see that at the end as well. But I just went over that with, I didn't UV resin it down. I just put some UV resin over the side of it, over the middle of it, and then did some little raindrops inside. So here I just dipped the tool into the UV resin and then I just did some smaller raindrops. So once that was all cured, it was time to draw in the rainbow. So here I'm just using the brush to decide myself where I want the actual arc of the rainbow to go. So I started off with the red, and I used I used a small brush just to make sure that I got the arc of the rainbow right. And I believe I did this time. It did look like an arch. So once I'd got the arc or the arch where I wanted it, I went in with a bigger brush just to make the colour pop more rather than using the smaller brush. So I added the different colours, just blending them in basically. You'll see, and I obviously am a terrible, well, I say myself I'm a terrible artist. The rainbow, I'm sorry, it does go a little bit wonky. So once I'd got all the colours in that I wanted and I was satisfied with it, I just basically smoothed the brush through all the colours just to merge them together. And then I added some of the green moss colour to the back of the flowers just so that they were all covered. And if there was any gaps in the UV resin, then the colour would cover it. So then it was time for the trusty glitter. I just basically used a small bit and went around what would be the top of the trinket tray, so the bottom of the mould, just with a little of the glitter just to give it a bit of a shine. And then it was time to make the actual resin. So I used the luster blue colour. The resin that I'm using at the moment is, I believe it's called Ink Labs or Ink Works. I got it off Amazon and it's a 1-to-1 resin and I absolutely love it. I did purchase and I did try it before I did this tray, and I'm glad I didn't use it on the tray. The J. Diction 4-hour cure or 4-hour demould, and I really didn't like that. It's personal preference, I know, but I much preferred this one from Ink Labs. So once the tray was full, I just took a small tool and went round the edges of the tray just to make sure there was no bubbles. There was no bubbles around the edges of it. And then it was time to let it set overnight. And then it was demould time. So let's have a look. Yeah, it did. Took me a while to get it out of that mould, but it's the first trinket tray in resin that I've actually demoulded out of that mould. So what do you think, guys? I think it looks a lot better than it did last time. Unfortunately, the resin had gone under the heart, which I'm a bit gutted about actually. And as you can see with the bumblebee, I wish I'd have used it on the silver side now, rather than on the gold side, but as I keep saying, we live and learn. So let me know what you think, guys. Please do like the video, comment and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers. I did pop a little video on with Willow receiving her toys, which she was very happy with. Monkey has no stuffing now, but hey ho. But do, yes, please do like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.